All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Zach Drury here. Emma Krasinski will be with me in a little bit, but tonight we have more Hawks basketball. We had the JV game earlier tonight. Tonight, the Woodland Hawks take on the Oxford Wolverines here at Woodland Regional High School. We're coming on to the start of the game here. 2-1, and here we go. So tonight, Hawks, led by Coach Maffo, are they won last night at Wolcott. Andre Boyga and Casey Mulligan both have double-digit scoring performances along with 5 steals. They're looking to improve that record in a big divisional matchup with Oxford tonight. So soon we're going to have the Star Spangled Banner and opening
Good
lineups.
evening and welcome to Woodland Regional High School for tonight's varsity basketball matchup between the Oxford Wolverines and your Woodland Hawks. Starting for the Wolverines, number 3, freshman Morgan Brincone. Number 33, freshman Juliana Brincone. Number 2, sophomore Michaela Wallen. Number 14, sophomore Olivia Garcia. And number 34, senior Paige Davis. The Wolverines are coached by Nora Curley and assisted by Jordan DiMartino. And now starting for Woodland Hawks. Number 34, freshman Casey Mulligan. Number 10, junior Gabby Mastropetro. Number 22, junior Andra Boyko. Number 33, junior Riley Kane. And number 25, senior co-captain Ava DeLucia. The Hawks are coached by Jess Malcolm, assisted by Heather Fransky. Officials for tonight's game are Tim Lynch and Rich Obakirk. Woodland Regional High School is committed to the principles of good sportsmanship and fair play. Woodland, we are proud of the courtesy and respect our fans show home and visiting athletes, coaches, officials, and other fans. We ask that all of you join us in recognizing the efforts of all players, coaches, and officials, supporting them in a positive manner and being enthusiastic but respectful. Thank you and enjoy the game. And I kindly ask you to please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right,
Here
Emma
we
is
go.
back
I
with
am
me
back.
now as here we go, varsity basketball action tonight. Emma, how are you?
I'm doing good. We just watched a fun JV game. Sadly, the Hawks did fall, but varsity's hoping to flip the script and win tonight here. You know, Hawks have had a pretty good past few games. They went against Torrington and Wolcott both away, but now they're back home to in a big divisional matchup against the Oxford Wolverines here. So
Oxford's going to take the court first. We
yes.
have the two freshmen, the number 33 and number 3. That's the Bryn Combs. Michaela Walton, number 2, running the point tonight. We have Sanders here at the center and Garcia as well for the Wolverines. And for the Hawks, we have Gabby Mastrapetro, Riley Kane, Andra Boyka, and Casey Mulligan running the guards, and Ava DeLucia underneath in the center. Hawks are without Kylie Belinsky tonight.
Yes.
Big scoring presence. Hawks are
Yeah.
going to have to, look underneath to find someone to fill those roles, as Oxford's going to win the tip here. They're going to give it to Walton to start it off. She's going to be picked up by Boyka. She's motioning for her offense there. She's going to kick it to Brincombe, looking, and she's going to drive right. Sticks with it. Little floater off the glass. It's good.
It's good. Yeah.
So here's Boyka. She's going to set up the offense. Big game, 14 points versus Wolcott last night. Dishes to Mulligan. Mulligan also has having 14 points in a win over the Eagles last night. They're going to float it back up to Casey. She's going to spin around Walton, drives left, switches back right. Gabby in the corner. Inside Andres, turn around, little post shot.
And
good.
she scores.
Both the Hawks and Wolverines using the glass so far.
Yeah, good movement there from the Hawks.
So here's Walton. She's going to fake right, go to the left. Bring home inside. Garcia outside. Walton three-pointer. That's good.
It's good.
And I was talking to Tyler Lato before. Michaela Walton hit 9 straight threes in her warm-ups tonight. She is all NBL as a freshman last year, looking to capitalize this year. Underneath the DeLucia, that's out. Tipped away. Casey Mulligan right on the block. That's off as well. Gabby Mastrapetro, that's off. Another offensive rebound. They're gonna get a foul there. So the 5th chance for the Hawks that time, and that'll put Gabby at the line. First foul of the night for Oxford.
Looks like that foul's going to be on Davis here for the Wolverines, definitely. For the Wolverines, that's not good. She's a very strong presence inside, has a lot of height for the team, and just very strong all around.
Gabby's first free throw is off the front of the rim. Gabby's second is also off the front of the rim. Rebound, Oxford. They're going to push it up here. Going to dish it out to Walton. Fakes the mid-range, back out. Rincon fakes left, goes right. Dishes to Walton. On the drive with the left, and she's going to be fouled by Mastrapetro. On the reach, and you hear Coach Maffo already.
Yep. Telling her
Can't have her players reach.
No.
Arms need to be the arms out.
And especially down a player tonight. Hawks don't want to foul. Don't want any
Little
players
bounce
in
pass
foul
along the
trouble.
baseline. Brincombe drives. It's going to be tapped away by Mastrapetro, and Kane's going to grab the loose ball. There's Boyka pushing it up. Casey Mulligan three-pointer. That's short. Riley underneath is going to grab the offensive rebound. Tapped away, and it's going to go to Oxford.
Yeah, Hawks need to produce now on their offensive sets here. You know, they are down 3 right now after Walton hit that big 3, extending the lead. And definitely here, can't let Oxford scoring get an even bigger lead.
So Garcia over to Sanders underneath. Brincombe turnaround. Blocked by Mulligan. It's going to be picked up by DeLucia. And now Mulligan's going to run the court. Driving to the right, and there's going to be a foul. So here's Boyka on the inbound. Right underneath the Riley Kane. She's going to turn around and get her shot blocked. Walton's going to take this one, put it up court, and she's going to lose it, and it's going to be a reach there.
Yep. That was going to be caught there on Boyka.
Looked to be on Boyka. That's her first. Hawks second.
Yeah.
So that's Garcia near the top of the key. Fakes inside to Walton. There's Davis. Kicks it underneath. Tapped away by DeLucia. Brincombe's going to grab that one. Tries to float it up, and it's going to be last touched by Boyka.
Yeah, good defense here from the Hawks so far, not letting them get inside.
There's a screen from Garcia's. Walton picked up by Master Petro. Brinkholm's gonna fake the three, picked up by Boyka, dribbles right. Dish it underneath. Davis is gonna pivot on DeLucia, tries to drive, and she's gonna get called for the travel.
Double dribble there, it looks like.
So here's Andra Boyka picking it back up here with Walton picking her up at half court. Floats it over to Gabby Master Petro, Casey Mulligan, and it's picked off by Michaela Walton. She's gonna drive back up the court here, slow it down, fakes the three, inside to Davis, give and go, back to Walton. It's gonna be stolen away from Casey Mulligan. Casey's gonna go on the 2-on-1, steps around, and it's gonna be lost and out on Oxford.
Yeah,
Woodland will be inbounding.
She's looking for the foul there. Not too happy there was nothing called, but
Master Petro inside to Kane. Wasn't really ready for that shot.
no.
So over to Garcia. Oxford really kind of running this motion style offense, weaving in and out. Brinkholm fakes the shot, tipped away by Master Petro, throws up a little floater, and it's rebounded by DeLucia. Boyka fakes to give up to Mulligan, give and go off the side of the hoop there, it looked like. Davis, a little outlet past Garcia, and it's going to be stolen away by Casey Mulligan again. Couple steals and forced turnovers quick there by Mulligan, and the Hawks are in business here. Only down one, 3:54 to go.
Yeah, good defense from
Kane
Mulligan.
takes it from the elbow. Tough
And
layup is good.
Big here from Kane scoring the past 4 points here for the Hawks.
There's Walton, little bounce pass to Davis. She's going to turn. Guarded up by Kane by the three-point line. Back to Walton, looking to start the offense here. Oxford 5 points early. She turns around at the free throw line, throws up a shot. It's going to be stolen by Davis.
Jump ball.
Davis had that one before the jump ball could be called, and it's stolen by Kane. And Oxford started off early, 2 big shots from Michaela Walton, but all of a sudden they've gone cold. Gabby Master Petro throws up a wild shot and almost gets the N1 there. So she'll hit the line, shoot 2. Mass break.
And we're gonna have our first mask break of the evening tonight. Super good game so far. So far a little bit low scoring, only 6-5. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing from both teams from the Hawks here. Really, they're having good ball movement. Their defense right now is very, very strong. Not letting them get inside too much. But definitely, do have to avoid them cutting in a bit. They have to watch out for Walton's 3. As you were saying, Tyler saw she hit 9 in a row. That's insane. So, I'm going to have to watch out for her and for the Wolverines right now. Keep feeding Davis the ball. I know in past she has been very, very strong inside, and just in general, she is strong. Hard to defend. She has a great up and under move. Here, we've got some music here. Some halftime or mask break jams. There we go. That's the word I wanted. So, Oxford took the court first, but I'm really excited to see what we have so far, and what they're gonna have for the rest of this quarter, because both teams are playing very high intensity right now. Playing good. Just both teams do have to watch out for fouls, but especially Woodland, since they're a bit short right now. With Kelly Polinsky not being here tonight.
So Gabby Master Petro's gonna head to the free throw line, shooting 1 of 2 here. It's up and that's an air ball there, and she's got to focus in here. 0 for 3 on her free throws. Got to hit this one. Push the Hawk lead to 2. Gabby's second free throw falls. So here's Walton again. She's going to be picked back up by Boyka, and this is here's what tries to give and go. She's going to find it again and throw up a big layup.
Ties the game back up 7-7. Just under 3 minutes left. Good work here between Davis and Walton here.
And good work of Walton there, fighting through pressure. A little bit of contact too as well. Yeah. Andra Boyka steps into a 3. That's no good. Riley's going to be out the offensive rebound, draws the foul.
Gonna head to the line for 2
That
shots.
is Brinkholm on the foul there.
That is already Oxford's 4th foul so far, just in this quarter alone. And definitely going to have to watch out. The Hawks are going to hit their free throws tonight. It could be dangerous for them if they do get the Hawks into the bonus.
Kane's first shot is good. Little spin there, but finally falls, and the Hawks go up one here. 2:42 to go here in the first quarter. Second one is off, and that's going to be Davis on the rebound and back up the wall, and she's going to push it up. Hesitation, slows down, gets tipped away, and it's going to be grabbed by Mulligan. Last touch by Mulligan as ball's going to stay with Oxford.
Great defense for Mulligan just there.
So back up to Garcia, guarded by Master Petro. Swings it over to Brincombe. There's Boyka on the guard. Eyeing that ball, doesn't want to reach. Brincombe on the drive. She's going to give it go and travel.
Yeah, I'm noticing Brincombe always comes from the left to the right, so definitely, the Hawks should force her left, not let her get that right-hand lane there.
She slides that back foot, gets called for the travel there. And now we have Casey Mulligan bringing up the ball. It's going to be switched off. She's going to cross over to the left. Back to the right with Walton on the guard. Riley Kane up near the elbow, and she's going to kind of throw a layup, and it's off the glass.
Big scorer tonight so far. She has, so far, I think, 8 of the Hawks' 10 points.
Yeah, we got 3 layups and 2 free throws hit for her. She's picking up the pace. 8 of the 10. 80% of the points for the Hawks.
Wow. Oh,
Give it go to
pass.
Walton, and it's going to be a foul. Be Mulligan or Delucia. It's Casey Mulligan will draw the foul there.
It's going to be her first. It's going to be Woodland's third foul. 1:42 left. 10-7 right now.
Walton's first free throw is good. Second one is off the mark. It's going to be picked up by Delucia. Mulligan's going to push this one up fast. Give and go to Boyka. Into Master Petro on the inside. Turns around. Hooks it into Delucia, and that's going to rim out.
Nice pass there for Master Petro.
Davis is going to grab that board, and Oxford will be on the offensive once again. She's going to drive with the right into the paint. Little floater. It's good. Michaela Walton has brought this game back to 10-10. A minute 12 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Boyka to Mulligan. She swings it back over to Andra, who pivots with the left. Looking at something. Cross back over to Mulligan. Fakes the 3. And the Hawks they're looking to try to take that 3-point ball. Nothing developing so far. Boyka to the inside. Riley turnaround.
Oh, nice
good use of the pivot foot. No good there. As Walton's going to push it up quick. She's going to fake the 3. Going to swing it back to Walton. Long 2 is off the mark, and Casey's going to grab that rebound. Under 30 seconds here to go. Casey on the drive, switches to the left. Bounce pass Riley. Mid-range jumper is short. It's going to be Walton on the rebound, who's filled the paint very well there. Grabs the rebound over to Lucia. Slows it down behind the back. And it's going to be out on Oxford.
It's going to be Woodland's ball with 13 seconds left. They're going to be looking to go into the second quarter with a lead here. Subbing in here, number 10.
It's going to be Buenosquez checking in for Brincombe.
Yeah, I did not get that.
Looking for that roster. So Boyka's getting the play from Coach Maffo. Under 7 seconds to go here. Waiting for that last shot. In Master Petro, it's going to be tipped away. And that'll end the quarter as going into the second half here. The Hawks are not trailing, excuse me, we're all tied up at 10.
We're going to have the cheerleaders come out here and perform for us.
So we hear our black, gold, and white chant here as we get the warning of buzzer here. As looks like Sammy Sosnovich will check in for the Hawks here. Gabby Master Petro is going to take a seat. Mulligan, DeLucia, Kane, and Boyka will flank her as well. And out on the court for Oxford, it's their starting lineup. The Brinkholms, Walton, Davis, and Garcia as well. So here's Casey Mulligan, who's going to start up the Hawks offense here. And you have a feeling they might be looking for Riley Kane. 8 of the 10 first Hawks points of the game so far. She throws a nice bounce pass to Boyka. Sosnovich inside, bounce pass to DeLucia. Swings it to Boyka cross court. Long three ball, short. It's going to be last touched by Brinkholm and Woodland ball. Looking for Coach Maffo. We're going to want
Looks like we're gonna have a box here.
box set here, and it's going to be... Ooh, Mulligan almost out of bounds there on that bounce pass,
Yeah,
but she's
nice
going to turn
move
around
there.
and throw up a nice layup right over Davis, and the Hawks pull ahead 12-10 here, 7:30 to go. Walton to Brinkholm back inside the wall and mismatch with DeLucia. Just step back out. Drives with the left, spins around, there's Walton again. Dish inside Davis, easy layup uncontested.
Yeah, wide
Good look there from Walton, lobbing that over the head of Sosnovich to get inside. All knotted up at 12. Mulligan tries to get it to DeLucia, but there's going to be a foul called there.
It's gonna be Oxford's 5th foul so far in the first half.
And that's going to be on, looks to be on Davis. That's her second. So Boyka breaks out of the stack play. Casey Mulligan mid-range jumper is short. Brinkholm on the rebound. She's going to kick it ahead to Garcia, running the 2-on-3. Little float is off the front of the rim. Gets her offensive rebound. That one's off too. Ava DeLucia with the rebound. And you see Maffo giving Casey the sign to slow it down here. She's going to look over her to set up the offense. Cross with the left. Spins back right. Screen from Kane. Going to drive into the corner along the baseline, and she's going to get called for the travel before the bucket. Dragged that back foot, and she's not too happy with that call there.
No, she was hoping to extend the Hawks lead, or get the Hawks the lead there, but yeah, must have dragged the back foot like you said.
Swings it inside to Davis. She's going to pivot on DeLucia up, and it's off the mark. Great hands there by DJ Mulligan, stopping the ball before it hits Tyler Lato's camera.
Yeah, we want to. Great work there.
So here's Mulligan again, as that ball was out on Oxford. Bounces it to Boyka, and you see Boyka setting up the offense here. Swings it to Mulligan. Inside to a cutting Sosnovich. She tries to go up with it. That's stripped loose by Brinkholm. She's going to come up with it and push up fast. Back to Walton. Three-pointer in the face. That's long. It's going to be tipped away, and Sosnovich is going to keep it in bounds. There's a great hustle effort there, throwing it behind the back.
Yeah, it got to Mulligan.
So here's Boyka up to Mulligan. She's going to slow it up. Back to Andra. Wide open three. That's good. And Andra Boyka feeling it so far here. Her first three-pointer.
Yep, it puts the Hawks up by 3 here.
15-12, 5:27 on the clock. Walton loses it, but right inside to Brinkholm. She's going to drive. Back out to Walton, who fakes the three. Comes in at the free throw line. Jumper is good. Michaela Walton has knocked down virtually every shot she's taken tonight, except for that last three-pointer.
Yeah, she's a very, very strong player, and she's got to be high on the Hawks' radar, and they can't leave her open.
Back to Sosnovich. Here's Mulligan again. Swings it cross court. Boyka eyes the three, but doesn't pull it. Boyka now this time wide open. Three-point ball. That's short. It's going to be picked up by Brinkholm again. And we're going to bring it back up court here. Mulligan picks it up at half. Sidestep inside Garcia. It's tipped up. It's Davis turning up and under. And
Good
great defense there by
DeLucia.
DeLucia. Oh, and that one slips out of Mulligan's hand. And it almost could have turned bad for the Hawks.
Yeah, but great defense so far by DeLucia. Not letting Davis get in there, and she's, straight up not moving her feet, doing very, very well down low.
Sosnovich mid-range shot is off the mark. And David DeLucia is going to get called for the over the back. So I don't know what just happened here.
Yeah.
Andra Boyka just ran off the court.
Yeah.
And now the Hawks. So Andra Boyka running off the court there. You wonder what that's about. Gabby Shapiro tries to check in before the dead
Yeah.
ball, and
Didn't work out there.
didn't something weird happened there.
Yeah. It's gonna be
So
gonna
now
be
that the
Oxford's
Hawks are
ball.
got to get their substitution, and that was a weird
Yeah, that
weird
was-
turn of
Yeah,
events.
that was a weird. I was a little confused there, but
Hawks played with four defenders there for
Yeah.
a second before Mafo finally just calls a timeout.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
now
I
with the
think
full
so.
five, Master Petro's in for Boyka. Inside to Davis, tries to turn around on DeLucia. Tipped up by Kane, and she's going to grab that one. Swings it up to Casey Mulligan, who's going to take it in with the left. Master Petro fakes the three, goes in hard. Little floaters off the mark. DeLucia on the offensive board. Kane's going to grab it, but there's going to
And
be a travel. She was looking for some contact there, and we're going to get our second quarter mask
Yeah.
break here. And Emma, what are we seeing so far?
So far, not a lot of production so far in this second quarter. Not a lot of points scored. Only 5 here for the Hawks and 4 for the Wolverines. So definitely, looking here for Walton to produce for the Wolverines here. Davis inside, her and DeLucia are matching up really, really well right now, and it's not easy for either of them. Both big presences, defense and offensive wise, and right now Mulligan's a little dry right now. She only has, I think, 2 points as of right now, and so I'm looking for her, to start producing a little bit more. Right now, Riley Kane, though,
She's
coming in
been the big, the big player on the offensive side for the Hawks. Grabbing a bunch of offensive rebounds, leading the team in points as well.
Yeah. Coming out big right now.
Looks. So it's, you're right, Hawks are coming out big here. Kane, DeLucia,
Yeah.
Sasnovich, Master Petro, along with Casey Mulligan, as Boyka is still out of the gym, and it looks like athletic trainer Kirby is with her as well.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully she's
Sanders is
alright.
going to check in here for Oxford.
Yep. Hoping that Boyka's alright.
And it was an odd turn of events. I mean, she
Yeah.
just, she went kind of not even jogging, kind of running off the court there. So it must have
Yeah.
been something. You hope it's not anything too serious. Didn't really
No.
seem like an injury. Walton on the inside is a little finger roll falls,
Yeah.
and Andra Boyka's back in the gym. I'm imagining it's something, maybe like a contact
Yeah.
or, but she is back.
Yep.
And Gabby Master-Petro on the dive swings it back out to Mulligan. Her pass gets deflected by Walton.
Yep. And Mulligan's gonna pressure here. Ooh.
Almost went for a hack there and it
Yeah.
just misses, and good thing she did and didn't get called for the foul. Floater from Walton is
be-
off,
Yeah,
but
we're gonna get a foul called. And Mafo not happy with Mulligan hacking there a little bit. The Oxford coach was calling for a foul, saying that it was a reach. He's not happy. So both coaches on both sides are unhappy with the turn of events there and how it went down.
Mafo pulled Casey Mulligan over and gave her the ultimatum.
Yeah.
You don't hack, you can't do that, or else you're gonna be off the court real quick.
Yeah. Looks
Here's
like
Boyka's gonna
back
check in, and Sasnovich is gonna head on out.
So assuming she's all right now,
Back in real quick after.
yeah, heading out pretty quick too.
So Walton's second free throw is in and
Just
out,
off.
and DeLucia on the board. Sanders is checked in for Oxford as Boyka brings it up, swings it to Mulligan. Cross-court pass to Gabby, inside to
Oh, nice
DeLucia.
pass there
Great
from-
feed by Gabby Master-Petro.
Had like a curve to that. That was
Yeah, I
really
know.
nice.
She kind of flicked that one.
Yeah, we
Avoided
did
the
in
Oxford
there.
defender, and DeLucia was able to use those long arms
Yeah.
to corral it and get a layup and 2 points out of that.
Ties it up there, 17-17.
We're closing in on the 2.5-minute mark. Davis fakes the shot. Little hook is off the mark, and Kane's on the rebound.
And Boyka's going to be bringing the ball back up here.
Cross-court pass,
pass.
Gabby Master-Petro open, fakes the shot, slings it back to Mulligan, mid-range jumper is good.
And it's good. Yeah, she had time to set up for that one, so. that
Took her
puts-
time, set
yeah.
up, squared up to the basket, and just let it fly.
Yeah, exactly. Now it brings the Hawks up to a 2-point lead.
Home, it's Sanders. She's going to go with the left and lose it. Then she's going to travel in the process. (19:17), a minute 50 here to go in the first half of Woodland and Oxford. Interdivision rivalry. Big divisional game. We talked to Coach Malfo earlier tonight, and you know, she said they got to win this game. I mean, they want to stay content, and then Andra Boyka is going to get called for the travel there.
Yep.
And she said it herself. If she wants to, if they want to stay hungry in this division, this is a big game to win tonight.
Yeah, and coming in is freshman Bella Mastropietro here.
So she's going to check in. Kane's going to take her first rest of the night. Walton bounce pass in the corner. Brinkholm's going to fake the shot. Little floater off the glass is good. Good take to the basket there from Brinkholm. And Oxford has knotted it back up at 19 apiece. Mulligan lob pass to Mastropietro. She can't handle it. As she goes to the ground, and it's going to be a foul. And that's going to be Brinkholm's third foul, if I'm not mistaken. Second foul. I thought it was more than that.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's going to be Oxford's sixth, though, with 1:15 left.
And she's going to inbound it to Boyka. And here's Gabby on the drive. She's going to take it. Little floaters off the mark. DeLucia with the offensive board. She's going to get fouled on the way up.
And that's the seventh. That was on, let's see who that was on. That was on Davis. That's her third. So, see her and the coach for Oxford are talking a little bit just to get us out. DeLucia's headed to the line. She's been very consistent with her free throws. So, hoping to put the Hawks in the lead here.
Ooh.
And she makes the first one, hits off the back and bounces in.
DeLucia gets the lucky bounce there as that bounced straight up and just fell right through. So her second one is also good. So DeLucia 2 for 2 from the line, and Oxford's going to call a timeout. Try to set up a play here. Minute 6 to go in the first.
Here the cheerleaders. See Emma Lugo here with her first stun, and coming up next, senior Daniela Morales coming with her stun. Great work from the cheerleaders there. So Hawks having a little Hawks on Oxford. Oxford trying to drop an offensive play here, a little set, and now the Hawks are talking defensive-wise, getting everything sorted out with 1:06 left in this quarter. Good gameplay so far, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from both sides. You know, right now we have people stepping up. We have Bella Mastropietro, a freshman here, and getting some varsity time. So I'm really excited to see what she has in store for us tonight. Saw a little bit during the JV game if you guys were all tuned in here for that. So, and then Oxford also seems to draw something up here. So we're gonna see what was drawn up by their coach.
So Walton flanked by Brinkholm is going to come up with it here. She's going to look, swings it inside. Davis pivots with the left. Brinkholm quick inside, had the open three, didn't pull it. Tipped away by Mastropietro on the pass. Davis on the inside, goes up and one.
Good take there by Davis.
So she's going to get the N1 and going to look to put Oxford in the lead here with 46 seconds to go.
That foul's going to be on Bella Mastropietro. It's going to be her first, team 6, with 46 seconds left.
As that one's off the mark, it's going to be DeLucia on the board. Mulligan's going to slow it down here. Kicks it to Boyka. You hear Mafo directing the offense from the sideline. Boyka picks up the dribble prematurely and has to lob it up to Mulligan to get rid of it. Cross-court pass, good anticipation by Davis. She's going to block that. 2-on-2. Little throw-up is off the mark. It's Boyka on the rebound. Andra and Ava run the 4-on-1, and it's going to be a charge.
And Boyka is not. Boyka is
You
not
hear-
too happy.
You
with
know, you
this.
hear Mafo saying, I mean, you're right in front of you there. Take the jumper in that
Yeah.
case. So 15 seconds here on the clock. Oxford have a chance at the final shot. Walton slowing it down, directing the traffic. Here comes the screen from Davis. Pull up 3 ball.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna
off.
be off.
It's going to be Bella Mastropietro with the rebound, but no time left on the clock here. So Woodland and Oxford going into the half all tied up at 21.
Yep. Good first half of basketball here. I like what I'm seeing from both sides. You know, Oxford's playing aggressive. They're playing pretty smart. You know, really good work between Walton and Davis. You know, down low. Even for her size, Walton's playing big tonight. Virtually scoring a lot of the points here for Oxford. And for the Woodland Hawks right now, seeing a lot from Riley Kane, Casey Mulligan, Boyka. Some great, play from them. And along with the rest of the team, you know, she's big down low. She is scoring well. And so, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing tonight. You know, we have a 9-minute halftime here, 8:30 left in this, little halftime here. We don't have a halftime interview
No,
today.
Mama Manning is in class tonight.
Yes.
She told me earlier today, so we won't be having her tonight. Live tweets going out.
Yep.
Go to follow Hawk Headline Sports on Twitter.
Yep.
So, and when we talked about it, Hawks play Torrington on Friday here
Yeah.
at home as well.
Yes, definitely tune in there too.
If they can pull out a win tonight, that'll be 2 straight.
No, that'll be 4 straight. So if they pull out the win, they won against Torrington away, Wolcott away. So if they pull out tonight,
Right,
that'll be
3.
3 straight, and then next one if they win.
So
that'll
they'll be
4.
looking for their 4th straight win tomorrow
Yeah.
night if they
Tomorrow's
can pull
tomorrow.
out.
Friday. Today's Wednesday.
Do they play tomorrow night as well? No.
Nope, tomorrow's a night off.
Tomorrow is a night off. I
Both
didn't-
teams, I think, unless boys are away.
I'm not sure about the boys' game, but
I don't think so. So we have some nice halftime music here.
we're not used to having that.
No, it's nice. I'm liking it. Big fan.
Yeah. All right, guys. So now it's just me. Emma's got to step away for a second. I'm not sure. Well, so I'm going to take over here. Dr. Mulligan, why don't you come up and join me for halftime? Come on. We got an open mic. We're talking about basketball.
What am I talking into here, Zay?
This green mic right over here. You see that green headset right
That one
there?
Right there?
Yep.
Should I put it on?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get antsy
Other
now.
way. Yeah, there you go. You're good. You're good.
Like that?
Like that.
All right.
You can hear me well?
I can hear you just fine.
So, so far, watching out there, how do you think the Hawks are playing tonight?
Oh, I've seen us in every game this season, and we have our ups and downs, and tonight's no different. Maybe a little bit better shot selection on our half, and the second half will lead to some easier baskets and some more baskets seeing the bottom of the net. But overall, I think we're making some good progress. Defensively, I think we know what we need to do coming back out into the second half. We need to stop the shooter from up top. I'm not sure her name, the point guard, and that handoff that's happening at the elbow.
No, that's what they've been running the entire time.
That's their Oxford play, I believe they call it, and that's a handoff from the blonde forward to the guard. We shut those two down in the second half, and we'll be just fine.
And you saw Bella Mastropietro out there, so getting some varsity
Yeah,
minutes.
that's great. I love seeing any young players getting out there, especially.
And
We looked a little better from the line tonight than we have the last few games, so that's good to see. And I think that if we can just lock down our defense in the second half and look to fast break a little bit more, we'll be in good shape.
no, yeah, and we saw a couple mental errors in that play as well. I mean, Andra Boyka, running right at a standing up defender, getting the charge
Yeah.
there. And,
Yeah, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but sometimes you got to know when you got to just jump stop and pull up.
And I think that's what Mafo kind of tore her a new one there
Yeah.
as well. I don't know if you guys heard it at home. She asked her, "What are you doing?" She's standing right in front of you. Take that little pull-up jump shot.
Yeah, and she's got that in her toolbox there, so she should bring that out.
Hey, Deech, how are you, buddy? How was the swim meet today?
Oh, it was great. W, I think.
You think?
I'm not going to virtual meetings.
Yeah, no. Boys swim is season's going hard. We're just like the fall. There's some virtual, some in-person meets as well.
First meet Friday.
On Friday, there we go. Hawk Headline is covering all of the swim meets as well, and
Yeah, it's definitely a different kind of swim season as well. These virtual meets make it take a little bit of the excitement out of it. But we've got Jake Arisian, who's broke several records already this year, and all of the boys are swimming strong. And I think we're going to see some definite first and second places finish in the NVLs, even though the NVLs, the swimming events will be virtual, but diving will be in person.
oh, so that's good. Hopefully, DJ can bring home that crown this year.
Well, that's what we're hoping in our house.
So division play. I know basketball's a little weird this year with the divisions, and I think this is a big game for the Hawks here if they want to stay in contention for that division after a loss to SEMO earlier this year
That's
as well.
correct. Yeah, and then we got a big game on Friday. We have Ansonia on Friday, and we lost to Ansonia in overtime in our first game of the season. So we've made a lot of adjustments since then. And Andra Boyka went down with a sprained ankle in the first few minutes of that game, and now that she's back, that's making an offensive difference for the Hawks too.
Yeah, no, and a big game last night versus Wolcott. Andre and Casey both putting up 14 points in a nice win against Wolcott as well.
Yeah, that was a good win for us. We had we had our moments. We always like to make the games interesting, take a lead, and then see what we can do to see that lead
Vanish.
slip away from us. But I think that everyone's heart is in it, and as long as we play together, we'll be just fine.
I agree with that. And a big game. I don't know if you were here last Friday for boys versus Dirt. I don't know if it was Friday, Monday. Actually.
Monday, that double overtime for Monday.
That was a nail biter down the stretch.
Yeah.
And I think that goes along with your point of making the game interesting. You know, you open up a lead and things happen, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah. When you're doing good things, you got to keep doing those good things, and don't let the easy things slip away just by little mental errors here and there.
And then the one mental error can screw up your whole game plan and the rest of the game for you as well.
Yeah. So it's my understanding you guys had your first baseball meeting today, Zach.
We
Are you
did.
excited for baseball season?
We did. Coach Steve Boehner, new head coach here at Woodland, and I'm excited for the season. You know, last spring we didn't get to play, and it was summer season happened, which I was thankful for, but. There's something about playing high school baseball. It's fun. So finally getting into the meeting and hearing some plans for the season was exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I've been watching a lot of you boys since you were very young, so I'm looking forward to seeing you all back out on the field together with one another.
Yeah, no, it's God. We started playing together when we were what, 8, 7?
Yeah, 7 or 8. Or if we go all the way back to T-ball. Some of you, I think, were probably 5 years old when you started playing with one another.
No, it's been a long time, and I think we're all looking forward to finally getting this season in. And I think we got something to prove this year. We lost a lot of players in that 2019 season, a lot of seniors, and I think we, especially last year as well, such a talented group: Nick DeLucia, Jason Claiborne, guys like them, and so I think we have something to prove this year, and it'll be.
I think you've got the talent to prove it, though. I'm looking forward to watching that season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know Coach Boehner and working with him as well. So it'll hopefully be a good season in the baseball realm as well. Girls basketball and boys swim. Boys basketball is in full effect as well. They're away tonight, but I think that's it.
I believe they're at Oxford tonight.
They
correct?
are at Oxford.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if they have Ansonia on Friday, that's going to be a matchup that I definitely would like to see as well. Fortunately, we'll be able to be home here with the girls, but we can always watch the boys on the phone and make sure that we can keep up with them.
All right, anything else for the people at home, Dr. Mulligan?
No, tomorrow, just a reminder to all the Hawks out there, tomorrow is a virtual day, so make sure that you get logged into class on time, and when you finish up at 11:30, that's a great opportunity to get caught up on any work that you may be missing and get ahead of the game for your A-Day on Monday.
There you go, you heard it, do your homework. All right, thanks, Dr. Mulligan.
You're welcome, Zach. It's always a pleasure. I love listening to you guys.
Thank you. So we are closing in, about 20 seconds left here of halftime, and Emma is going to step back in for Dr. Mulligan. Oh, here comes Emma. Here's the mic.
Hello.
Emma, you're back.
I am back.
So we were just talking to Dr. Mulligan here at halftime. Thank you for having her on. What do you think What do you think has to happen here for Oxford?
So
in
for
this game?
Oxford here right now, they really, Paige Davis cannot foul. She needs to definitely be careful there. She has 3 right now. She's big presence inside. She's the Wolverines' tallest player, so she can't foul, and they have to keep looking for that work between Davis and Walton, and look for Walton on open threes because she's hitting them. And for the Hawks, if you want to ask about, I feel like that might have been the next question. So
No, that was the follow-up.
I knew. So for the Hawks tonight, for the remaining 2 quarters, they definitely need to look inside more to Kane and DeLucia because they're big inside. Kane in the first quarter scoring 8 of the 10 first points. And there was that partnership there between Walton and Davis there that was working so well for them. But yeah, for the Hawks, they got to look inside more. And once they do that, I think it'll be a good night.
Little bounce pass inside to Davis. She's going to fake the shot. Blocked by DeLucia. And a great defensive play there from DeLucia, blocking that shot, grabbing that rebound, and tiptoeing that free throw line. Gabby Master-Petro 3-point ball is short. It's going to knock off the foot.
It's going to stay with the Hawks.
It's going to
now.
stay with Hawks here. A lucky break there for Woodland to get a second opportunity.
And Mafo's going to call a 30-second timeout. Going to draw something up here for the Hawks. So, yeah, interesting start here. You know, off the foot there. Don't see that one too much, but it's going to work in the Hawks' favor. They're going to hope to take the lead here. Got a new song here, Firework by Katy Perry. It's a good one. It's classic.
No, an interesting move by Mafo here to call a timeout so
Yeah.
quick into the second half. Only about 23 seconds in.
Yeah, I think that in her mind right now, she wants to get something set up so she can get that lead because it'll put momentum in their favor. You know, being the first one to score out of halftime always puts a lot of momentum onto your side to like go forward. Like, hey, look, especially when it's a tied game. It's like, hey, look, we're in the lead, scored the first points out of halftime. That halftime pep talk worked well, you know? And for the team, they're going to hope to produce something here to give them that momentum that they're looking for.
So on the court for Oxford and right now we have Brincombe, Walton, Garcia, and Davis. And Hawks have their starting lineup out back here. We have Mulligan, Master-Petro, Boyka, DeLucia, and Kane as well. Walton jump stop to Davis. Kick back out, Brincombe. She's going to pass it over to her sister. There's Walton on the left. Floater. It's off the mark, and Ava DeLucia with a nice rebound. Up to Mulligan. She's going to drive. Steps around. Looks for the foul. Nothing. Picked up by Davis. She's running the court. Looks for the bounce pass, and it's out of bounds.
A little too far ahead on that bounce pass, a little too hard.
And great defense there by DeLucia, forcing the pressure for that bad pass. So here's Boyka running the offense here. Straight to Mulligan. Inside DeLucia.
Great
Easy
pass.
layup, and it's going to roll out. Riley Kane on the
I
offensive
thought that was
boards.
going to be the end one there. Yeah, great look there to DeLucia. Found her wide open. So just off on that. But Kane's going to head to the line. That is a foul on 33.
That's Brincombe's third.
Yep.
So her and Davis both sitting at 3 fouls
Yeah,
early in the second half as Kane's first free throw.
just off.
It's the back of the iron.
Yeah, they're going to definitely, Davis and Brincombe are going to have to be very, very careful to not foul anymore, you know, especially with 3 already. It's a little dangerous for them.
Her second free throw is in
Just
and out. So here's Oxford running the floor here. Brincombe's going to hesitate, give and go. It's going to be tapped around by DeLucia, and there's Kane. Boyka with the baseball pass up to Mulligan. She's going to pivot back around, and it's going to be tapped away by Walton, and she's going to save that. Here's Davis is going to run the court with Boyka, and she's going to nail home the layup, and Oxford's going to pull ahead by 2 with the first basket here of the second half. As a Petro jab step, tipped away by Boyka, and Davis is on the steal again. She's running the court, 2-on-2, up and good. Driving right at the hard contact there, no foul called, but Oxford pulls ahead by 4 points. Mulligan lines up, foot on the line is off. 1-on-1, Boyka with Walton, it's good.
3 consecutive. Mafo's going to call a timeout there. She is not going to be happy with that. 3 consecutive fast breaks where they being Oxford, they score. They get 6 points there, puts them up 27-21. Yeah, Coach Maffo not going to be too happy right now. You could see she's talking with them a bit, explaining what they'd be doing a bit better here. And if I was a player on the team now, I wouldn't be too happy either. You know, seeing down 6 points after the halftime. That's what I was talking about with the momentum there. You saw once they got that first steal and they got in there, you could see now they're going. They're getting more and more steals, more fast breaks, moving quickly there. We saw Sam Sosnovich just checked in here. So excited. I'm interested to see who she's gonna be coming in for now.
Maffo not happy.
No,
with
she's
that.
laying it out right
That was a
now.
defensive collapse there for the Hawks. Davis
Yeah.
and Walton. Davis 2 straight steals, 2 straight back-to-back possessions, and
Yeah.
Walton follows it up, taps it away, and takes it herself.
Yeah, the Hawks are definitely tired right now, but they need to get back as quick as they can, get up, get their feet in place, go straight up, and try and draw a charge, or if not that, then to just go in and produce some points here if
So
possible.
Sosnovich is going to check in for Mulligan as Oxford's going to keep their same start at 5 out there. So here's Boyka, picked up by Wallen at half court. She's going to turn back, find Sammy. Little bounce pass to Gabby, and she's going to drive to the left with the baseline. She's going to spin around over on Davis. And you heard Maffo.
Yep.
Maffo said it best.
Yeah. pass the
Gabby
ball.
kind of pulls up with a little bit of a shot,
Yeah,
saves
little
before a
wonky shot.
travel.
Yeah.
And there's Brinkholm driving with the left on Boyka, kicks it back out. Right back inside, posts up on DeLucia. It's tipped away by Kane, and she's going to grab it for the steal. Boyka up ahead to Masha Petro, tipped by Walton. And Gabby's going to grab it away from Davis, but it's picked up back up by Oxford. And here, Oxford coach not
Yeah,
happy about that.
She was hoping for a foul on that, but nothing called.
Davis turns around, tries to get a jump over DeLucia, no good.
There.
Sosnovich on the board and gets it to Boyka.
Yep. Boyka's
4:45 here to go in the third.
Yep.
Hawks trail Oxford by 6. Tries to give and go. Sammy turns the corner, and it's stolen by Walton. She's running the 2-on-1 with Master Petro, and
And-
Gabby's going to hack.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul there. Maffo there, not too happy talking to the bench a little bit. But what she's thinking there, definitely. On that one, Master Petro just needed to get back there, but she went for the block there, definitely. That's what caused the foul,
So here's Walton's first free throw. Ooh,
just off.
that one looked like it was going in, but it
Yeah.
just clanged off the back of the rim.
Yeah, and had an unlucky bounce on that. She's looking to extend the Wolverines' lead by 7 here. And she just misses.
That rolls out. Kane picks up the board, and it's Andra Boyka once again. She's going to sling it up to Master Petro over along the baseline to Sosnovich. Steps into it.
And she scores. Good move.
3-foot jump shot falls for Sosnovich, and the Hawks trail by 4 now. Walton
Good
steps through the
pass.
defense. It's blocked by Sosnovich.
And a block there. for
It's going to stay with the Wolverines here.
Yeah, 2 possessions in a row. Sammy comes up big with a point there and a block here. So
Davis spins around Kane to get the inbound. Combe back inside to Davis. Turnaround, post up DeLucia on DeLucia. It's no good. Sammy grabs the rebound again. And here's Andra Boyka. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Master Petro cross-court pass. Sosnovich steps into a 2,
and
and
she
it's good.
makes it. She's feeling it. She's feeling it now. Maffo tells her, take this shot there, and Maffo knew she's wide open, had time to set up, and she scores. Cuts it to a 2-point trail for the Hawks.
Walton crosses with the right. Slings it back over to Davis. She's on the drive on Boyka. Kane is going to draw the foul there.
Davis is gonna head to the line here. That was only
Mass
Kane.
break.
Mass break. Woo! That was music.
Nope.
that was Kane's only first foul. It's going to be second for the Hawks this half. 27-25 here. And, you know, we could see quite a bit of good stuff going on right now on the court. You know, both sides, Hawks and the Wolverines. And, you know, Hawks are coming in big inside. Sam Sosnovich right now, a name that we're talking about a little bit. She has scored 4 points in the past minute and a half or so, got a block in there and a rebound. You know, she's big right now. If I was Wooden, I'd keep feeding her the ball because she's feeling it. She's the hot hand right now. And for the Wolverines, Davis just has to keep going up strong. They got to find Walton a bit more. You know, she's got to start hitting those threes again.
She's on a little bit of a cold streak there, yeah.
Definitely. She's a little dry right now, so definitely Oxford has to get back to getting her the ball so she can try and produce a bit more for them.
So same lineup for Oxford: Brincombe, Davis, Garcia, and Walton. And Hawks are going to send the same group out. Casey Mulligan still on the bench for the Hawks, taking a little bit of a rest. Played virtually the whole game so far. Davis's first free throw falls. And Wolverines pull up by 3.
Yep. 3:31 still on the clock here.
Here's the second. Is that
good.
Drains that one as well.
Boyka's going to be bringing the ball up here for the Hawks.
Into the corner there, Sosnovich tries to give and go to Boyka. Delusha's going to pick it up. Andra, a little 3-foot jumper, falls as well.
Assist there by Delusha. Brings it back to a 2-point game.
And that's a good job by Boyka following her passes. They try to give and go again. Davis turns around. It's blocked by Delusha.
Does not let Davis in there. And Mulligan's going to be coming back in here for Boyka. Going to give her a little breather.
So Oxford running like an inverted box set.
Yeah.
Look to Garcia. It's given away back to Garcia again with Sosnovich on the D.
Good defense there.
Davis on the elbow.
And blocked there by Kane.
So there's Mulligan again, reading the offense. Slings it to Gabby cross court. Inside, it's tipped away by Davis. Picked up by Walton on the 2-on-1.
And Gabby there. Oh.
They're looking for a
Walton
looking around for a foul as Mulligan tries to go up.
Ava gets the putback, ties it up here, 29-29 with 2:25 left on the clock here.
Great trailing by Delusha, coming up with that key offensive rebound, puts it right back up for an easy 2 points. So here's Walton, tries to give and go again, and it's a nice, and it's an and one.
There. Walton's going to go to the line to try and extend the lead here by
Oxford's
3.
bread and butter tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The give and go between. I don't know if you just heard. I don't know if you just heard in the stands. He was saying that.
One play. They've been running one play this entire time.
And it's been working.
It's been working for them well. Because it's either Walton turns around and comes up open for 3, or Davis is going to post up and nail a hook shot.
Exactly.
It's been working every time, and there's so much of a variety of offense you can build off that one play, and they've been doing it over and over again, and it's been working well for the Wolverines.
Yeah, exactly. So that foul was on Delusha before. That was only her second, though.
So Kane tries to go up with it after losing it. Delusha on the offensive board. That rolls out. And it's going to be a jump ball.
And it's going to stay with the Hawks there. Good job by Sosnovich on that one, grabbing that. Master Petrus going to be bringing it in here.
Swings it up. Mulligan saves that high pass from going back court. Reading the offense here. Bounce pass to Sosnovich. Inside Delusha. And that's... He tries to hand it off. Gabby on the...
And
tries to call it...
Yeah,
there...
Oh, and a foul's going to be called there. Looks like it's going to be on Master Petro.
And great Gabby Master Petro laying out on the ground there.
Yeah,
Here Oxford's coach trying to call a timeout, but nobody was in. They didn't have possession of the ball there.
Yeah,
and
Boyka's going to come in for Master Petro there. Not because of a lack of effort, definitely put in a huge effort, just because that was her 3rd foul. So Mafo definitely wants to conserve her a bit for later in the game.
So here's Walton, a minute 30 to go. Oxford 3-point lead, and it's going to be an errant pass.
And so now it's going to be Woodland's ball here. It looks like Boyka's going to be bringing it up with just under 1:30 left. Going to try and set something up to bring the Hawks some more points.
So Delucia to Boyka, who follows her. Mid-range jumper for Sosnovich is off the back of the rim. Rebound by Riley. She's going to throw it up. That's off the glass. Delucia on the board. Gets it back out, and she's got to go back up with that.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
she's
she's got that height, tallest one on the court. I mean, that's the 2 possessions in a row. She got to go back up with that. Draw the foul, go to the line, and she's a good free throw shooter as well.
Yeah, she's very, very consistent from the free throw line.
Because if she can, that's where a bulk of her points will come from if she's able to convert on those second chances.
Good
Paige
cut.
Davis
Yeah,
stepping
that
through
was
the
big.
Hawks defense, and then with a little floater,
Yeah, extends her
gives
lead.
the Oxford lead to 5. 34-29. Around 40 seconds to go here in the third. Mulligan back in. Gabby Mastropetro checks out with 3 fouls. Picked up by Brincombe. Little lob pass to Boyka. Swings it back to Mulligan. Dishes inside to Kane at the elbow, and it will. Hawks getting lazy on
Yeah.
offense there.
And Boyka's
and-
going to get a steal here.
Andre Boyka not being lazy on defense, grabs a steal. And Turks could have been a really bad case for the Hawks.
Yeah.
So now Mulligan looks to be holding for the last shot here. 10 to go. Long 2 for Sosnovich is off the front of the rim. Brincombe, Walton wide open. She's gonna throw a long one-handed shot. It's gonna come up
Yep.
short.
And just like
And-
that, going into the fourth quarter, 34-29. Hawks are behind by 5 right now.
And so going into the fourth here, I mean, Gabby Mastropetro had 3 fouls. Hawks have 4. Oxford only has 1 foul in that entire quarter, so it'll be interesting to see how Coach Maffo plans to attack with with probably not being able to get into the bonus for a while.
No, definitely. Even if all, like, they might not be able to get there. So, yeah, definitely. You know, if I'm Oxford right now, I would keep working with that Walton-Davis connection. It is working so well for them tonight, you know. And they're hard to guard, the 2 of them. So, because they're so unpredictable, you know, they could, like you were saying, they could pop it back out to Wall. She could cut around, get a 3 there. They have to watch out for her. Davis could go, she's strong, go down, post up, down low. So, I mean, there's so much between the 2 of them that they could do tonight. But it's not just them. They've had other big performances from Garcia and from Combs, both of them. And for the Hawks here to get this lead back, they need to continue looking inside. We need Ava DeLucia to be going up and continuing to get those putbacks, because she is the tallest one on the court tonight. And, you know, when she's not going up for those putbacks, it's, you know, she's just getting it to someone who might have less of a chance of scoring. And, you know, her foul shots are consistent, so if she could get to the line, it's going to be easy points. So we're going to be starting the third quarter here, and we're going to be having Walton bringing the ball up here. Brincombe's going to be guarded
So
by
here's
Kane.
Walton directing traffic. Not really what she was expecting there. Looked like a little miscommunication on behalf of Oxford. So she's going to step back here and restart the offense. Over to Davis. Little shovel back to Walton. She's going to drive with the left. Rincon looks to drive. She's going to pull back out. Bounce pass inside to Garcia. She's going to switch around on Sosnovich. Inside Rincon with the left hand.
Yeah.
That falls. And she seems to be having a taped up right hand.
Yeah, I saw her come off a bit earlier. Kirby was giving her a look, so something must have happened.
She seems to be favoring the left now with those bandages, as she's been going up with a lot with the left and throwing passes with the left. Cross-court pass. Andra Boyka three-pointer is off.
Just off.
Gabby on the inside with the offensive board. Cuts that lead back to 5. Great offensive board for Gabby Mastropetro.
You could see after Andra took the shot, she collapsed something great that.
Rincon with a long floater. That's off. Mastropetro with the rebound. Here, Andra surveying the floor. Pushes it up. Little bounce pass to Gabby. She's going to take on the give and go, and it's a no. It's a travel there.
It's going to be Oxford's ball here. They're going to be bringing it back up the court. They're going to look to extend their lead if possible, but Woodland here is going to have some tough defense. Not going to make it easy, you know. It's a close game, big matchup tonight.
So here's Davis. Over to Garcia beyond the three-point line. Inside Brincombe. Hit by Delucia and grabbed by Mulligan on the steal. Pushes it up the court fast. Boyka and Kane on the 2-on-1. Jump shots off. Rebound rolls off Delucia's fingers. It's picked up by Boyka on the loose ball. Brincombe and Delucia underneath on the jump ball, and
Looks like it should be, yep.
it's going to be the Hawks' ball. 6:25 to go here in the game. 36-31. Hawks are trailing to the Wolverines of Oxford. Gabby throws that off the back. Drive and Boyka, and it's going to be
On the ground.
on the floor.
Yep, on the floor. That's the correct terminology. Yeah, smart play by Master Fisher there. Hit it up a
We've
little
seen
hard.
that. We've seen that more and more recently.
Yeah, we saw it.
And
in the
we saw that
boys'
in a
game.
couple of the boys' games as well versus Derby. That's Paige Davis. That's her 4th foul.
Yeah.
So she's in real trouble here.
Yeah,
Six
definitely.
minutes to go. We'll see what Oxford's going to do about that. Kane posts up on the inside over Garcia. It's off the front of the rim. Master Petro on the rebound.
Cutback
And
there.
another second chance points for Gabby Master Petro.
You know, I did that off the back thing once, and the ref, I guess, didn't like it. And then the coaches talked with the ref, and it ended up being okay. But I don't know. I guess it's more commonly known play now.
Cross court, Walton traps, goes out. Brincone 3-ball from the corner.
Oh,
That's
and
good.
sinks that. Haven't really seen her too much from the outside, mainly driving in, but she's gonna have to be a 3-point threat that the Hawks are gonna have to now watch out for, especially from the corner.
Anticipates that pass, locks up on Mulligan. Little hook pass over to Gabby. Around the perimeter, drives baseline.
Just
That's off the mark. DeLucia on the board. Second chance is good. She's-
4-point.
Snags the rebound over
Yeah.
Davis and converts it to second chance opportunity. So here's Walton guarded by Mulligan. Drives with the right. Stolen by Boyka. Running the 2-on-2. Mulligan steps around Davis. That's
Just
off.
misses. Looks like a foul is gonna be called on that. Foul was called on Boyka there. It's gonna be her third, so she's gonna have to be careful here.
So it's Walton again. Just trying to start it up. Davis swings it. Brancone in the corner. This is both Garcia on the drive at the left. Kicks out Walton 3-ball in the corner. Faked, and it's going to be a
And,
reach from
hold
Master Petro, and that will put her at 4.
Yeah, looks like that was a bit of a hold on that, yeah. And Samsaz is gonna come sub in for her to try and keep Gabby for as long as they can.
We got a timeout from Oxford
call
here, and we're
there.
going to probably look to draw up a play.
Yeah, and so for the Hawks to be successful here with just under 5 minutes left, they can't foul. They are at 6 right now, and if they put Oxford into the bonus, they've been hitting a lot of their foul shots. You know, Walton, Davis, Brimcones. You know, they've been hitting their shots, so they have to be careful with that. They don't want to be sending any of them to the line, if possible. You know, and they have to try and draw some more fouls. You know, keep feeding DeLucia inside. DeLucia needs to keep being big. Ever since we mentioned, you know, she needs to be getting those putbacks. She has, and it's helped out the Hawks tremendously. But once they produce, they can't go back on defense. It's like they got to keep, you know, preventing points from going in. They got to keep being strong down low, and don't let that through. You know, right now they got to watch out for Walton and Brimcombe. They're not letting them get the threes because those threes are going to be deadly to them.
So Coach Maffo really trying to get her team to fire up right now. Kind of not really sleepwalking through this one, but the Hawks haven't come out with the same intensity that we've seen in some other games.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I feel like they're a little more lax tonight, but hoping the Hawks can come in here and start something up, try and break things out. Looks like it's going to be.
It's going to be Oxford ball off the Gabby Master Petro foul. She's going to take a seat in favor of Sosnovich.
Yes.
Master Petro's at 4. Davis is still in for Oxford. Is there at 4 as well. There's Walton. Guarded by Mulligan. Batted away. She's going to pick it back up. She's going to drive the corner. Floater is no good, but Davis on the board. Goes up on DeLucia, and it's off as well.
Mulligan's gonna push
Mulligan
it back.
corrals this one. She's going to slow it back down. Cross court Boyka. She's going to collapse back out as well. Trying to
And it
as the
looks the volleyball.
the coverings for the volleyball court has come undone.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing they caused that. Could have definitely caused injury of sorts.
rolled ankle or
You know, it's interesting that came up because during volleyball season, we always struggle to get those up. We got to get our shoelaces under them for them to come up, and just during the basketball, it just pops out.
oh jeez. You know, it's see when that's the thing when you use one court for everything. There's
Nice
Riley Kane
take
on the
there.
drive.
Nice take by Kane, cuts it to a 2-point lead for the Wolverines.
I know that's the thing when you use like one court for everything.
Yeah.
You see, we have 4 of those for the volleyball nets around here. Lines everywhere. It can get a little
Yeah.
bit confusing at times.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't see what Boyko was looking up before. She was kind of like looking back, and I was like, oh, she's just checking if she's close to half court. Then nope, the volleyball thing was up. Oh, Dave's gonna be heading to the line.
Mass break.
Fast break.
So our final mass break of regulation take
Yep.
place. Oxford leading by 2, 39-37, 3:53 to go.
And it looks like the Oxford Wolverines are in the bonus now. Woodland at 7 fouls here, so any foul will be sending the Wolverines to the line. Very, very dangerous. Not something that the Hawks want right now. You can see Coach Maffo and Coach Framsky are talking a little bit, talking about a game plan, what they could see from here on out. And, the obvious thing to say is they can't foul. That's the obvious thing right now. But another thing is they just got to keep shooting. They have good shots, and they have bigs down low who will be able to go get those rebounds and get putbacks, and maybe even possibly send them to line. And Wolverines just got to keep up what they're doing now because they're working very well right now together. Excuse me. And yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from them. They're a young team this year with, I think, the only senior being Davis, if I'm correct.
No, you are correct. You are correct on that.
Yeah.
And the Hawks bench there, real quiet. Coach Maffo
Yeah.
really trying to get this team fired up. 3:53 to go. This close of a game, you'd expect the team to be more fired up than they
Yeah,
are.
definitely. I mean, I know if I was on my bench, I'd be standing. I'd be excited, but
Davis's first free throw is off.
might be. I don't know, but now Davis is gonna take her second after missing her first free throw here.
Second free throw is good.
Extends the lead to 3 here. Boyka's gonna bring the ball up here. It's gonna be met at half court.
So there's Sosnovich on the drive. Jump stop floater's no good.
And there you
Delusha
go,
on the board.
Delusha.
Delusha really playing to her height advantage over Garcia. Second chance opportunities galore. Rebounds have been plentiful for her as
Yeah.
well.
Lots of putbacks. Probably one of the highest scorers tonight.
Walton on the drive along the baseline. Tries to go up and under and just off. It's going to be Garcia grabbing the loose ball. Goes up on Delusha
Oh,
and
and
it's
she
good.
scores.
She gave that off to Davis,
Yep.
who came in on the drive. Goes up strong and converts, and it's a
Yeah.
3-point lead for Oxford once again. Mulligan, little lob pass. There's Sosnovich. Swings it cross court, Boyka. Bounce pass to Mulligan, who's guarded by Walton. Cross court, Sosnovich, long 2 is short. It's going to be rebounded by Boyka, turns around looking for the foul, nothing there. Davis and Walton running the 2-on-1. And the layup is good, and it's a 5-point game now.
Boyka's gonna
Michaela
slow it
Walton and Paige Davis, really the superstars for
down.
Oxford
Yeah,
here tonight.
definitely.
Sosnovich in the corner, Mulligan turns around,
And
off the
scores.
glass.
Puts the lead to 3 here. You can see Oxford's going quick.
Walton pushes fast.
Yeah, quick transition.
Hawks defense wasn't set up and was not expecting that
No.
either. Inside Garcia. Delusha hand in the face is no good, and she's going to
And
get
a
called for the
foul.
foul.
Garcia there on the foul, I think. And Master Petra's going to be subbing in here for Sosnovich.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Yep, 3-point game. Very exciting. Andra's not there to get the ball.
Andra kind of forgot what was going on there.
Yeah.
Must So here she is, kicks it back to the recently checked in Gabby Mastropetro. She's got to be careful, especially on the defensive side. 4 fouls.
And
She's
gets
going to get a steal. Makes up for not a bad pass with the steal. Riley's going to post up on the inside.
Just gonna
That's off the mark.
and
And
she's gonna go up and get
Gabby's going to draw the foul from Walton.
gonna get 2 shots here. It's gonna be a foul on Walton. That's gonna be only her first foul this game, and that's going to be the 4th on Oxford. Gabby just misses her first shot.
So Gabby rolls in and out. It's still a 3-point game.
And she's gonna go for her second now. And
It's
it
gonna
falls,
fall.
and the Hawks here are gonna quickly go into their press. And if you remember against Seymour, their press was very productive. But
Oxford breaks it easily
Yeah.
up to Davis, and it
Just
just
a-
rolls out. DeLucia with the board. Mulligan running the court with 1:22 to go. Timeout
timeout
with
there.
Coach Maffo. It's not an odd choice for a timeout. Running a
Yeah.
wide open fast break.
Yeah.
Maffo must have had something else in mind for that drive.
Yeah, definitely had another thought. Could have tied it up, and gone back into the press there, but I think she might want to talk about the press there, tighten it up while she has the chance, make sure that Oxford will be able to break it that easy next time down the court. But yeah, especially while the clock's running there, an interesting time for a timeout. But she definitely knows. It seems she's giving some talks there to all the players and probably telling them about their press. Oxford did get around it a bit easily, so. she
Oxford, it looks like they're talking about breaking that press over there. They're
Yeah.
they're motioning, kind of figuring out where the Hawks defenders are going to be setting up
Exactly.
and what they plan to do once they get the ball back
Yeah.
here. So Mastropetro is going to be on the inbound here. 2-point game, 1:20 to go here.
Looks like they have a stack set up.
Back out to Mulligan. Mastropetro fakes the mid-range. Inside, that's off. She's going to grab her own rebound, goes back up with it.
No
That's
foul
off.
called.
Kane with the rebound. That's off. Mastropetro again.
And she
There it
gets
is.
it.
4th chance points. So the
Hawks are
Hawks
gonna
break
set up
right
in
back
their
into the
press.
press. Under a minute to go, tied at 44. Cross court to bring Cone up to Davis. She's going to drive. Jump shot is off.
And it's gonna be
Tipped
a-
up.
gonna be grabbed by
Mastropetro on the board.
Mastropetro. It's going to be a jump ball. And
They're looking. Moff is not happy
yeah,
with that
Coach
one.
Maffa looking for a foul, the Oxford coach looking for a travel. And with
I-
that, yeah, Coach Maffa looking for a.
Well, here's the thing. At least he didn't call one or the other.
Exactly.
If you called a travel there, you're like, that's a foul.
exactly.
If you called a foul, you're like, that's a travel. If you don't
Exactly.
call either, I mean, it's you miss both, but you can't really get mad.
Yeah, exactly. So, Oxford coach called the timeout with tied game 44-44 with 51 seconds left. So the Oxford coach is definitely going to be drawing up some kind of offense here for them to run, possibly working that Walton Davis thing that they've got going on so far. And Maffa's just going to be talking, keep that press going, keep pressuring on offense. Don't let Davis or Walton inside.
Force the pass,
Exactly.
force them to take bad shots.
Yeah,
I think that's the whole thing. They've been getting such good looks from underneath the basket as
They
well as from
have.
the field. You got to start forcing them to take uglier shots.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like the Hawks have been starting to do that a little bit more recently as they were able to tie it up right now, 44-44. And Mastropetro is big under the boards there, so we need her to keep getting those rebounds. DeLucia, defensive rebounds, must have a ton by now. I can't even count how many she must have. But-
She's been on fire. And her and Paige Davis have been the rock solid duo for Oxford.
Yeah.
So we're under a minute here in the 4th quarter. Woodland sits at 7 fouls. Oxford only at 4, so Oxford will be shooting free throws on a foul here. Davis's pass is batted away.
Yep. 49 seconds left there. Mastropetro must be careful too with 4 fouls right now, and Davis also with 4 now. Both of them need to be careful.
So here's Davis. off the inbound pass. Brimcombe backing it up, trying to waste some clock here. Drives on Master Petro with the left. Back out to Davis. Lobs it inside of the elbow to Garcia. Swings. Ooh, almost out of bounds.
Yeah.
Brimcombe saves that one. So
Forces
Oxford
a
not liking what
timeout.
they see there
Yeah.
here. Michaela Walton calls a timeout.
Yeah, forces the timeout there. They're going to be inbounding it from the side. It's going to be a 30-second here. And or maybe full since there's people sitting on the bench. I thought she was calling a 30, but looks like full. 27 seconds left on the clock. Tied game right now. This is a good one. This is intense. I'm nervous. I don't know about you, Zach.
No, I mean, it just happens. Every game we do here
I
just
know.
happens to come down to the final possession.
I know it always comes down to the wire here. So
I don't know why this always, it only happens to us.
I know. I feel like
It kind of puts us in an unfair situation. How dare they do this to
I
us
know.
again?
I know. Come on. We gotta talk to them. We gotta say, hey guys, look.
We do a double overtime game, and now we might go into overtime again.
Yeah, if I was Oxford here, my play would be to hold out for the final shot. Wait.
I think that's what they're going to try and
Yeah.
do, or put it on a clock where it's going to make it almost impossible for.
Exactly, get those final points at, So they got to try and do something. If they do score earlier, get a press and try and force a turnover there. But
So right now we look for a jump ball possession. It's with Woodland, if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
So Hawks get a jump ball here. It's their ball, so can't foul.
No.
Foul here puts Oxford to shoot some free throws. Tied it up at 44. 27-27. Bounce pass into Davis. Shoveled over to Walton. She's going to dribble it back out with 21 on the clock. Screen from Davis. Brimcombe fakes the three. Back up to Davis with 14 on the clock. She's going to go on the drive.
And it's gonna-
Floater misses. Mulligan on the pickup. With 9 to go, she's going to
gonna
drive
take
on the
it herself.
one-on-one.
And just
Off
gonna
the
be
mark.
off.
Tipped
Master
up.
Petro.
Master Petro with one.
And
one!
And she gets it and one. Gabby Master Petro puts the Hawks in the lead by 2 and is heading to the line.
2 seconds to go, and Gabby Master Petro draws the and one. So now if you're the Hawks, here's Gabby.
And timeout's
Timeout's
going
gonna
to
be
by
taken.
Oxford. Mako giving Gabby a hug here. I would too. I would give her a hug too right now. That foul is on number 14, Garcia. That's going to be her 4th foul. But with 2 seconds left, I mean, got some intense music here for the last 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, great choice. Great choice
I know,
by
good
the.
choice. By whoever the DJ is.
This is actually 2 seconds.
Yeah.
If you're Gabby right now,
Yeah.
you got to sink this free throw.
Oh yeah.
Because then any long court heave, miraculous shot goes in, you at least get overtime.
Yeah. And if you're Oxford now, you are hoping that she is not going to make this, because then that means they'd need a 3 to tie, and that's a lot harder than getting a layup.
See,
But-
2 seconds though. That
yeah.
you're not going to really be able to run the floor. Maybe you're going to take one dribble, then you got to put it up.
Exactly, especially because Woodland is definitely going to be pressing here if she makes the shot. And if not,
And
then
I think that's the whole point of that timeout there from Oxford. If the shot goes in, you run the press. Here's Gabby's shot.
it's
good. 3-point lead for the Hawks. 2 seconds to go. It's up. 3-pointer.
It's
Oh,
up.
it's
Hawks.
just off the mark.
And the Hawks pull out with the victory.
Last
47.
minute heroic for Gabby Master Petro.
Yep.
Clutches up with the and one. Makes
Yeah.
her layup. Sinks
Big.
the free throw.
Woo.
And the Hawks pull out a 3-point win here
Yep.
at home. 47-44.
Yes.
Thank you to all our members. We have Sophia. Thank you to Tyler Lato on camera for helping us out today. Kaylee Budnick and Abby Messina helping out with production. Madison Piscatelli taking photos.
I'm
For
Emma
everyone at Hawk Headlines, Emma Krasinski, I'm Zach Jury. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you this upcoming Friday
Yes. See
for
you
more
here.
basketball action.
Yes. See you all soon.